Hey guys, Jerry here, and welcome back to GregTech Season 2, where we are finally gonna start some actual GregTech. Hey Buddha.
Hello.
And as with the last couple episodes, Buddha is with me again. Manual labor. It's always nice to have someone to do the boring stuff, so I can focus on... He's the bitch. And I'm the bitchy. The bitcher. I don't know.
Yeah, that second one right there, bitcher.
Bitcher. Alright, so...
Bitcher 2.
Buddha.
What?
You like bamboo, don't you?
I got carried away, Jerry. I can't help myself. I like rubbing up against it. It's...
You like torturing people with it?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, every single one of these actually has a corpse impaled at the top. Basically, what Buddha does is he captures his enemies. Then he straps them on the floor and plants a bamboo sapling underneath them. And then eventually, it just grows through them.
Then eventually they turn gay. What?
And that's why all this steak just fell on my head. Because they're apparently automatically cooked up there. Anyway, as you can see here, the house has gone significantly bigger than last time.
Yes.
And it has a couple of new doors. Basically, you can see it has a stony part and a wooden part, sort of. So it's sort of like a two-sided, two-faced mansion here that we're building. And I'm guessing eventually it'll grow taller and wider and deeper and fatter.
Bigger in general.
Bigger, better, faster, stronger. Although I don't know how a house is fast. So over here we have a little storage system for the most, various things. We got some mob drops here, we got wood, plant, nature stuff, we got forestry for some reason in here. And over here we got all sorts of natural stuff and tracks. Not quite sure why. But that's...
What are they?
Well, there's railroad tracks in here for some reason. In the
Really?
In the building block chest.
That was me.
Over here we have semi-refined ores. Over here we have fully refined ores. Then over here we have tools. We got completely unrefined ores, and gems are apparently split a bit across. Over here is Buddha's chest that I told him to strip into every single time he leaves the server, so he doesn't steal tools from me, and I can't get them back. And then we have the chest for miscellaneous stuff here. So lots of good sorting going on, or at least enough good sorting that it kind of works. Out here we have the start of a blacksmith-ish area. With a rose.
It's prettified, and that's a poppy.
I guess the roses were removed one day. Or changed into rose bushes.
Yeah. That was a needed update.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
As I mentioned, we're gonna start some actual GregTech today, and that means I'm gonna need some sticks. Don't ask me why, I just know I need some sticks.
Or bamboo.
Well, I'm gonna go with sticks, just because. Fuck you.
Alright.
Because fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah, I just dug out a huge flat area and planted a crap ton of bamboo so we wouldn't have to make sticks. But okay, yeah. That's fine.
Exactly. So, for a long time now, we've been wasting a lot of wood because we don't have a saw. So I think we're gonna start out with that. So in here I should have a hammer and a file, and that means I should be able to make a saw out of iron, I guess. Did I get the iron on me? Put it in here. So a saw is 2 iron plates, so that means this. And that's a file. How do you make a saw again? Maybe I should actually search for it. Does my not enough items work this time? Yes, it does. Excellent, excellent. Saw is okay that way.
2 plates.
File and hammer. Iron saw blade. Combined with a stick, and we get a saw. Excellent. Now, we need a bucket as well. So that means we need 3 plates for that. That in the middle. Bam, bucket. I really wish I had a crafting table that would keep its inventory.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that. I know you hate a Tinker's Construct in this just because it's overpowered.
No, because
it
it just steps on everyone's toes.
Yeah, well, Either way, the crafting table is amazing on it. I like that.
Yeah, the crafting table is pretty good. Although I don't know exactly how it works with tools that have durability. Like, I haven't tested that. So, we got a saw, we got a bucket. That's a start. Now, the next thing on the list, I think, is starting on the steam age. Would you agree?
Yes. Yeah, I've started part of it in the furnace actually.
Part of it. You're starting to make bricks. Well, to get started on the steam age, we're gonna need to refine some ores. And that means we need a cauldron somewhere, so we can actually,
In here. Oh, you've got it, okay.
Yeah, we have a couple of them. I just figured if I put it out here, then we have water nearby.
How did you make a bucket?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I
missed that part.
talked about that at length. Alright, so we have some crushed tin ore. Do we have some copper? Yes, we do. And then some impure copper. And do we have any more tin? Nope. Alright, so this crushed ore here, we're gonna have to crush up fully. That nearly cost the entire hammer. Then we're gonna need my porter and metal, I think, in order to crush up some ingots, so we have enough. So we got 3 copper, 3 tin there. We have another 8 tin and 24 copper. So these two together should actually be able to make a bronze of bronze by themselves. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. I only need 6. Let's go with this. So first of all, we need to wash a bit of this dust here. There we go. And now that we have the dust, we also need to crush down this. There we go. And then with the copper and the tin together, we should be able to craft bronze at a nearly lossless ratio. It's not perfect, but it's all right. All right, so that's a bit of bronze cooking now. Now we're gonna need to make, if we have to make steam, we need a boiler first of all.
Yeah, look in here. I have the recipe started in the bottom of the chest.
Oh yeah. So the choice of boilers that we have, there's the small coal boiler, then there's the high pressure coal boiler which uses steel, so that's actually kind of normally locked away until you reach steel age. There's a high pressure lava boiler that runs off of lava, which needs a bunch more advanced stuff. There is a simple solar boiler which works like shit. And then
It's
there's
a neat
these
thing to have, but
then there's these large boilers that at the moment are way out of our reach.
I'd say so, yes.
And then finally we have the railcraft boilers that we could consider. Now there's a solid fuel and a liquid fuel for those, along with 2 different choices in boiler tanks, where one of them uses iron and one of them uses steel, and the steel one produces twice as much per block. Now the issue with with these railcraft is that the liquid fueled one requires a lot of steel, and the high pressure coal boiler also requires a lot of steel. But the high pressure coal boiler from GregTech is, first of all, it's an easier recipe, but also it seems to work really well. Like I used it in my last series, and I used it in practice for this, and I'm gonna use it again here. And then finally there's the solid fuel one, which requires a fire charge, which we could potentially make if we had some blaze powder.
I thought we had a fire charge.
Oh, we do have a fire charge, so we can actually make a railcraft boiler.
That's...
It'll be a very tiny one.
Yeah, it'd be a 1x1. Do you
Yeah.
have any more of those fire charges laying around, like in the mobs drop?
No, but
No, we don't.
like again, I don't know if the railcraft one is more efficient than the GregTech one. I would not assume so. Plus, as you know, the railcraft one, like the beauty of that one is the liquid fuel, really, because you can burn the creosote oil from coke ovens.
Right.
But with the solid fuel one, I think you can actually burn planks and such in it. Think.
It's your call.
Might be worth looking into, but I think for now we should stick with the high pressure coal boiler from GregTech.
Okay.
That'll give us enough steam to do whatever we want. And since we have enough steel to actually do it, like we got 24 and we need 10 for it. And of course my hammer breaks.
And it doesn't require a
Did we make any more hammers? I think we have one more, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we got one. One of the crappy ones, I think, but
It's not too crappy, it's alright. So you got the rest of the stuff in here? Furnace and 2 bricks?
yeah.
Brick. Furnace in the middle. Steel plates around. High pressure coal boiler. Excellent. Now we need something to do with it. Or rather, we need something for it to do. There's no reason setting up a coal boiler unless we have something to actually, use the steam.
So
if we just search for steam here, we can see that we have steam furnace, which doesn't really add any new capability to us. Steam macerator. That's a bit more interesting. Steam extractor is a lot more interesting as well because we allows it to get rubber. The steam forge hammer is good. The steam compressor is needed, and the steam alloy smelter is actually really, really good because it allows us to make bronze so much easier. I'm actually really tempted to make the alloy smelter as the first thing.
Okay.
Because it'll benefit both, it'll both give us more out of our ores, but it'll also give us more out of stuff we find in chests. So we need a bricked bronze hull, that means 5 bronze plates, and then we need a full recipe of small bronze fluid, which is another 6 bronze plates, so that's 11 bronze plates.
Here's your 9 bronze ingots.
And 2 furnaces.
I thought I threw closer to you.
We have 22 bronze, but we're 1 bronze short.
Are we really?
Yeah. So I'm gonna need to crush up a bit more of these ingots.
That's just not fair.
It's a bit annoying, isn't it? Like, just the timing here. We need more furnaces, don't we?
We do. Yeah, our single furnace is not really cutting it.
Alright, and use some bamboo here for fuel. Toss that in there.
Holy crap!
What?
Remember how I made something and I shouldn't have? I jumped the gun on making a certain item that may or may not kind of automate food collection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, it's working.
Yeah, these things are overpowered. Basically, Buddha made a fish trap from GregTech. I'll just quickly find the recipe here.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was a secret.
It wasn't a secret, we just hadn't gotten to it yet. So 4 planks, 4 string, and a lead. It's very, very simple. And then he dug a little hole in the water here and put it out in. And as you can see, we're getting a bunch of fish. Getting puffer fish, which we can use to make mincemeat. Apparently. Or we can put them in, cans. So yeah, we got automatic food production there. We got automatic food production in that Buddha is harvesting the farm whenever he's around it, so that's great. Just like Funkcraft golems, he just harvests whenever they're grown, so that's why I keep him around. Aww. So food is definitely not an issue, but then again... Oh, bye, Buddha.
Well, you told me not to stick around.
I didn't.
You said, why keep him around?
No, I said that is why I keep him around.
Oh, I misunderstood. Okay, I forgive you.
The misunderstandings are not why I keep you around. Alright, so that's 11 bronze plates. Now, I think I'm gonna need a wrench as well. In order to make the machine. So I'm gonna need to make a GregTech wrench here. Now a wrench, of course, being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingots and a hammer. I could make it out of manganese, I can't make it out of iron unless I get some more iron cooking. Luckily we got a bit of iron dust here, so I can just cook that up. And that should bring me up to 6, so I can make the iron wrench.
Holy crap. So okay, you do that. Our bamboo field's completely grown.
Didn't you just harvest some of it, or...?
I harvested 2, but I'm gonna completely, ruin its day.
I
Go ahead and
helped!
do what you're doing. I'll take care of
Yay.
this.
Well, I was just waiting for iron to cook, so...
Oh, okay, so you're just watching it rain.
yeah.
Make it rain and make it rain and make it rain.
Alright, wrench. Bam. Alright, so... 6 of those, wrench in one end, hammer in the other. That's the wrong...
Holy crap.
Am I doing... 6 small bronze field parts, there we go. And then I have another 5 here. Hold on, let me just quickly find the steam alloy smelter. Steam alloy smelter. I think I'm just worried that my math is wrong here. Nope, it's good. Bricks. In the bottom. These around. Hammer in the middle. And finally, I'm gonna need another 3 furnaces, is it? 2 furnaces. 2 furnace.
Oh, I've made bricks in the furnace, by the way.
Yeah, I
so
know. I took them already.
wanted to make sure you knew about them.
So 1, 2 furnace, and that, and this. Bam, steam alloy smelter. And 1 high pressure coal boiler. Now, Buddha, these 2 machines, do we want to set them up in here? In the...
Well, this is where the blacksmith would be making metals, so it makes sense.
It does kind
Aye.
of make sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Aye. But I think before I set anything up in here, I'm just quickly gonna grab these 2, and then I'm gonna close off this wall. Because then my thought is that if I put the coal boiler like that, then we can have a row of pipes going along here and then put the machines on top. That way there shouldn't be any issue with connecting up machines, although I will have to move it all out 1 block to make it easier. Let's just do that. High pressure coal boiler, there. Steam alloy smelter, for now I think we're just going to put it next to it. And then we're going to need a source of water in here for the high pressure coal boiler, Buddha. That is going to be a thing.
Will, huh?
Now, the water for the coal boiler, there are a number of ways we can supply that. We can either bucket it in, which is really, really annoying. But it might be the best choice for now. Or we can pump it in. Now, the issue is that we don't have anything that can power an actual pump, but we do have the potential ability to make a water collection system through Railcraft with the rain collectors, or what's called the water tanks.
Right, but we're kind of lacking.
But we're kind of lacking in the slime department there. We have 2 slime balls, and we need, I think, 6 recipes worth of these water tank sidings in order to get the full structure. So that's out of the question for now. So I think we're gonna have to just bucket it in for the time being. And that means that means we probably do need to make a little water trough in here. So if we do something like this, and then try and see if we can make source blocks. I don't think I disabled making source blocks in... Nope, I didn't. That's completely on purpose, because that's just more pain than I'm willing to go through the early game. Again, the purpose of this YouTube series is twofold. It's as much beating GregTech as it is also making, you know, progress in a reasonable time frame, so that people who play along won't, you know, end up in the Fusion Age before I get out of Steam. You know, I want to make some progress while also being able to show off the game.
If we're not having fun, you'll have 0 fun.
That is also very, very true. So this is nauseating to look at.
What is?
Me bucketing water into this damn thing.
Oh, I think it's... And he scoops a bucket, and he puts it in the boiler, and he does it again.
And it again and again and again. Alright, Buddha. So, we don't have any charcoal, sort of, set up, do we? No, we don't. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bunch of bamboo thatch here, and then I'm gonna take a bunch of fir wood. And get some charcoal started for the boiler. And then I think, while we wait for this, I think we should leave it here and then say, hey, we started GregTech, yay! So next time,
Hooray.
we're gonna be focusing on fuel, getting the getting the heat up, and hopefully refining bronze at a higher pace than we have before. So until then, bye.
Bye.